Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Gaby Meisani Karisma. You can call me Gaby. I am from the Faculty of Economic majoring in Management at Sultan Agung Islamic University. In this video, I will fulfill my English lab assessment which aim to analyze the journal about examine the mediating role of employer competencies is the association between human resource development or HRD practices and organizational performance. This journal is entitled The Influence on Human Resource Development Practices on Hotel Industry's Performance. The role of employer competencies. The journal authors are Frank Nana Kweku-Otto and Mridula Misra, and name of the journal is Europe Journal of Training and Development. 1. Abstract of the journal. Purpose. The purpose of this paper is to examine the mediating role of employer competencies in the association between human resource development HRD practices and organizational performance. Design or methodology or approach. An integrated research model was developed by combining principal factors from existing literature. Finding. The results indicate that some HRD practices impact organizational performance through their influence on employer competencies. Research limitation or implication. The research was undertaken in the hotel industry and the analysis based on cross-sectional data which cannot be generalized across a broader range of sectors. Practical implication. The findings of the study have the potential to help stakeholders and management of hotels in adopting properly and well-articulated HRD practices to stimulate positive behavior in individuals and impact their knowledge, skill, and attitudes. Originality or value. This study extends the literature by adducing evidence that employer competencies mediate the association between HRD practices and organizational performance of the hotel industry in Ghana. 2. The background in this journal includes a variety of opinions. Human resource development. It tends toward advancing a diversity of competence of workers and promoting a vigorous work philosophy in the organization to harness the competencies of employees and inordinately enhance organization effectiveness. Opini Rao 1987. HRD has progressively developed importance considering the fact that the conventional management supposition that there existed only two essential assets, money and time, is absolutely not legitimate given that knowledge has developed into an unvaryingly imperative resource. Opini de la Haye 2003. Such resource take on special relevance when dealing with labor-intensive service industries, especially the hospitality industry, where the accomplishment of the business is contingent predominantly on the success of the synergy among the guest and the employer. Opini Ford et al. 2012. HRD practices are more exact than policies. They are programmed, planned, and put into action to enhance employer competencies for employer to function efficiently and attain performance expectations. Opini Clardy 2000H. However, Dittmer 2002 argued that the hotel industry represents a key segment of the hospitality industry. Several another author, Ends 2009, deliberates that the hotel industry is a people industry. Pini Boyachis, 1982, posited that competencies are the underlying characteristic of a person that could be a motive, trait, and skill aspect of one's self-image or social role, or a body of knowledge which he or they use. 3. Literature review and hypothesis development. A. Human resource development practices Werner and Desimon 2006 posited that HRD practices are programs which are designed to be strategically oriented to organizational process for managing the development of human resource to contribute to the overall success of the organization. B. Employer competencies. Competency is an important concept in organization management, as it is closely related to excellent work performance. Opini Rivenson et al. 2006. Similarly, Draganidis and Mentas 2006 concur with this definition when they referred to competency as a combination of tacit and explicit knowledge, behavior, and skill that give someone the potential for effectiveness in task performance. Hellriegel and Skolum 2011 identified employers' ethical competency, self-competency, diversity competency, cross-country competency, team competency, and change competency as the 7 key competencies that affect the behavior of individual, team, and effectiveness of an organization. C. Organizational performance. Opini Tomal and Janus 2015 define organizational performance as the actual result or output of an organization as measured against that organization intended output. Dreyer and Rivers 1995 proposed HR outcomes: turnover, absenteeism, job satisfaction. Organizational outcome: productivity, quality, service. Financial accounting outcome: ROA, profitability, and capital outcomes: stock price, ground return, as the 4 possible measurements for organizational performance. D. Human resource development contribution to organizational performance. identified 5 important approaches in examining the HRD organizational performance and effectiveness in relation to best fit model, best fit approach, best practice model, combination of best fit approach and best practice model, and stakeholder perfection based approach. A. Human resource development practices and employer competencies. Opini Haslinda 2009 postulates that HRD practices improves employer capabilities on the job, productivity, and efficiency, as well as enhance the quality of goods and service. F. Training and development and employer competencies. Chang et al. 2011. Training and development generates performance improvement related benefit for the workforce and firm by positively impacting human resource functioning through the enhancement of human resource expertise, competence, knowledge, behavior, and proficiencies. G. Career development and employer competencies. Gile et al. 2009 argue that career development intervention assists in building a partnership between the organization and its employees, enriching their knowledge, skill, and abilities by improving individual competencies. H. Performance appraisal and employer competencies. Mason and Barrett 2006 deliberate that managing for performance of human resource constitutes an essential fragment of a firm and manifests how their human capital is being managed. I. Employer competencies and organizational performance. Milosevic et al. 2007 that employer competency is a collection of skill, personal qualities, as well as experience. For discussion, empirical research, the result of confirmed H1 show that training and development have no influence on employer competencies. These results were paralleled by other studies that found that training and development improve the skill and effectiveness of employers' competencies. The adoption of both qualitative and quantitative approaches would have provided a more in-depth as well as valuable clarification. In view of the outlined limitation, future studies could investigate how employer performance mediates the association between HRD practices and organizational performance. Future research is encouraged to examine the possibly mediating effect of employer performance on organizational performance using distinct HRD practices. Okay, that's all from me. I apologize if there is an incorrect pronunciation. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.